Hello students, we move on to question number 89. Now from 89 begins a different type of group, that is these questions are of a certain different type. Now what is the type of these questions? In these questions you are given a word or a phrase which has been coded into a different word or a phrase, and it is your job to identify what is this method that they have used to translate this word or phrase into the new word or phrase. And once you identify what is this method, then you must use that method to translate another word or a phrase, and that is the question type. So in this question, as you can see, we have been given a word friend, which they have said is coded into this gibberish, which we don't understand as of yet. So they have coded friend into this arrangement of letters, and they're asking that if you understood what is this translation method, then use that translation method and translate candle and tell me what would the arrangement of letters look like for candle after it has been translated. So the question is, if friend is coded as HUMJTK, how can candle be written in the same code? And the options given to us are A, EDIRLR, B, EDRRRIL, C, EDRIRL, or D, EDRRILR, and the answer to this question turns out to be option C, that is EDRIRL. Now, of course, this sounds like gibberish and it may sound very difficult to you, but you will see quickly how easy these type of sums are. So first, let me write down what is given to us. That is, we have been told that the word friend is translated into this. So let me keep this aside and try to solve the sum. Now I look at the first letter F and I see that F has been replaced with an H. And I know that F going to H means that there is one letter in between. If I look at the second letter R, then I can see that R has been replaced by U. And if I write down the series of alphabet, then I know that R, S, T, U. That means they have skipped two letters to replace the second one. If I look at I, then I see that I goes to M, and that again I can see that they are replacing I with M. That means they are skipping three letters to find the translation. And similarly, E is going to the letter J, and for that again now I'm skipping four letters. If I have to translate N, then I am going from N to T, and in this case I skip 5 letters. And finally, to translate D, that is the sixth letter of this word, to K, it means I have skipped 6 letters. So now you must see the pattern of this translation. It's very simple. If you want to replace the first letter, you skip 1. If you want to replace the second letter, you skip 2. If you want the third letter, you skip 3, and so on. Now, understanding this translation method, let us try to translate the word that they want us to translate, that is the word candle. Now, if I look at the word candle, then I know that if I want to replace C with the letter that I need, then I must skip 1. So I skip D and it becomes E, and E is the letter that I need. For the second letter, I must skip 2. So I skip B and C and I reach D. So I have skipped 2, and D is the letter that I need. For the third letter, I skip 3, that is I skip O, I skip P, I skip Q, and I reach R because I have to skip 3. For the fourth letter, I skip 4, that is E, F, G, and H are all skipped, and I reach the letter I have skipped 4. For the fifth letter, I have to skip 5, that is I skip M, N, O, P, and Q, and I reach R. So this is the letter I need, and finally E, I will skip 6 letters, that is F, G, H, I, J, K, and I reach L, which is the one that I need. I have understood the method and I have translated the word candle. And what is the translation? You can see for yourself the translation is EDRIRL, and that was indeed the answer that I pointed out earlier. So this is a new type of sums where you are given a word or a phrase, they have been translated, but don't fret. Simply look at what is the relation between the previous letter and the new letter of the new word. Once you do that, you will be able to identify the pattern, and you can use that pattern to translate the word they want you to translate. So this was how you solve sums like these. I hope you understood the video. Thank you for watching.